Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Dalton Zongrecker, Dallas Cowboys. Just trying to earn a little respect.
Lane Cooner, the conductor of the Baker train.
All right, we are post week 2. We are recording right after Monday Night Football has ended, so we're getting right into it here. Unfortunately, no Spoon this week. Dalt, I know you've been moving all day, so I don't know how much of the Monday night games you got to watch.
It's gonna really be all you. I heard most of the Tampa Bay Texans game. Texans won, right?
Yeah, no. Tampa Bay won. Tampa Bay had a Rashad White touchdown with 6 seconds left. Yeah. So we'll get into that more in here in just a second. Let's take a look at all of week 2 real quick. So I haven't got to tally it up yet on who got what.
I didn't even look
in our predictions. But is there anything you were super surprised by week 2? Off top of your head?
Man, like how good of a game, like obviously the Browns lost against the Ravens, but how good of a game the Browns kind of put up. And then like that Colts game, wild game.
Yeah,
missed field goal, flat. I mean, that's about as shitty as you can get as like a Broncos fan. Like you hate to see that.
Yeah, I said, oh God, what was it? It was during like our week 6 predictions, I said that the Colts could come out hot. I don't remember exactly when, but I didn't expect them to come out this hot. And then I said last week, it just won't last. Like Daniel Jones is not going to be an MVP. Like, and if he is, I'm clipping this and we're gonna roast me in week 16.
Colts looking like the 2024 Vikings right now.
That's not even close to true. They're looking like the 2024 Saints.
I'm just
2024
what?
Saints. The Saints had 92 points through 2 weeks, and then a team that we all expected to be lesser was lesser.
True. So
some of us expected the Vikings to be good last year.
Yeah.
Not all of us, but definitely some of us. All right, so I'm going through here. I am selecting. So Baltimore won, Cincy won, Dallas won. Detroit did in fact win.
That let me tell you, actually, the Dallas game surprised me. It irritated the crap out of me that before the season you say, "Oh, like how is Washington gonna be? Like their defense is trash." Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Giants put up 6 points on a trash defense, from what I had heard. 37 points on the Cowboys. What does that mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I mean, I don't know.
Doesn't make me hopeful.
Yeah, I wouldn't be super hopeful if I was you. I won't lie. I'm just getting all these squared away here. So we ended up as a group, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins. So that would mean 9 and 8, right? Full slate of games. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6. 9 and 6. Sorry. 9 and 6 on the week. We went 9 and 6. Come on now, get it on the spreadsheet.
Wait, shouldn't that should be 9 and?
Oh, 9 and 7. 9 and 7. 9 and 7. I didn't count the Thursday night game. Thank you. So 9 and 7, not the best week considering we went 14-2 last week. Dalt, your undefeated streak during week 1 ended right away on Thursday Night Football. Yeah. I was the only one to get Thursday Night Football correct. We all incorrectly predicted Sunday Night Football. Spoon was the only Baker non-believer on this week. He picked Houston.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy one. And then Las Vegas got 2-2, so they got the draw. You and me both correctly predicted the Chargers. Spoon and our buddy Steve did not. So I'll get the rest of those all ironed out, and we will have the full breakdown on those next week. And once again, throughout the entire offseason, we predicted the full schedule week by week each week. and we're keeping track of ourselves and how we're doing. So we'll give you a little update next week on how the individuals are. But we were 14-2 last week, 9-7 this week. Not too great. That's a little
Hey,
rough.
we're still above 500.
We're still above 500, but I would like
wild
to.
card game gets us into the playoffs, baby.
I would like to do better. I would like to shout out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for winning that football game tonight. That was crazy. So a lot of hype around Baker after that win they got tonight. And I'm not trying to take away from Baker. Baker had 15 air yards on like an 80-yard drive, Dalton, just so you're aware of what I mean by that. He had a amazing escape from the pocket, 4th and 10. He escapes from the pocket and scrambles for a first down to sustain the drive. Almost every other play he had was a dump off to the running back or a 3-yard pass.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember them talking heavily about that, about how
and I'm not trying to take away from Baker. It wasn't even a running game. It was dump offs. It was dump off passes.
Well, still, I mean, to
the backs.
To the back, you know what I mean? Which that's your you can't really rely too much on those if you don't have a good running back. And I almost wanted to jump into the chat and start saying what Spoon said.
I literally almost said the same thing. We talked about it last week. You have to have a good running back. Quarterbacks do better with good running backs. It's just a fact. And the running game helps the quarterback. It's a fact. Little backstory. Spoon threw some shade at me during JJ McCarthy's first start. Whenever the running game wasn't going too high, he's like, "Looks like JJ McCarthy does need a good running game to do anything." And I was
does any quarterback.
So does legitimately any quarterback except for Patrick Mahomes. Even Josh Allen has a losing record when they don't rush for at least 100 yards in the game. So just about every quarterback.
What do you think about the Vikings game?
So, I mean, full breakdown. It was very, very poor offense all around. JJ played decent in the first half, but he was sacked 5 times. Like so there's the stat from the Mahomes or Chiefs Tampa Bay Super Bowl where Mahomes was pressured on like 55% of dropbacks, right? And that was a huge number, and there was nothing he could do, right? They put up 9 points in that Super Bowl. JJ McCarthy was pressured on 60% of dropbacks last night. Like, it would take a Mahomes Herculean effort to even get in that game, and I don't expect that from him with a third string left tackle, backup center, missing your wide receiver 2, your tight end 1. Hawkinson has to play better. TJ Hawkinson straight up has to play better. He has not played well. And we're paying him a lot of money to not play well. So I'm not down with that. On the flip side, this defense down Andrew Van Ginkel and Harrison Smith and Blake Cashman played awesome. So
yeah, I mean, man, if you get 3 touchdowns, I mean, what was the score? Because I think
it was 6 to 15.
I was about to say they were only doing field goals for the longest time.
It was 6 to 12 with going into the fourth quarter. And so to make it a 1-score game when our offense was playing that poorly, right? And then JJ, now it's been revealed he had a high ankle sprain. He got hip drop tackled in the fourth quarter. And
I noticed that a lot in the first week, and I sent in the group chat. I was like, "Oh, there's all those hip drop tackles. That was such a big deal
that nobody wanted to call.
So clear. Dude's feet are leaving the ground and going in the air, and they're tackling this guy." And I'm like, even I know that's a hip drop
JJ
tackle.
McCarthy gets high ankle sprain on a hip drop tackle. He tapes his ankle up, goes in the game anyways. After that tackle, he went 2 for 6 and had the interception late in the game when Justin Jefferson led up on the route because he thought he got held. So he just stopped his route, and that's what the interception came from. So
that was always my complaint about CD. CD in the beginning
that's
would
all
do a
stars.
lot of, they get held a little, and then they go into the flop,
and then they give up on the route, and that's what Justin Jefferson did. And most of the time, he gets that call.
Yeah,
but I don't
Pickens,
like it.
Holy moly! Oh my gosh, they had three big pass interference calls in that Cowboys game.
Yeah, they did.
Live.
But real quick, just to wrap up on the Vikings. JJ McCarthy, I think he'll be fine. He's going through some struggles. He played well when he was healthy. The interception he had in the first half, point blank simple, Naylor can't fade that out route like that. He's got to cut that out route off. Justin Jefferson said he did the same thing, and that's what caused the Bears pick 6. Was he snapped his route off too vertical and didn't come back towards it like he was supposed to. Naylor did the same thing. Pass was behind him because of it, and the DB fell into the ball. Like, that's not happening again. So,
Oh man. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, not super worried about it. I believe in this defense. This defense will be fine if they're not on the field for 40 minutes a game, and they can absolutely win us 2 or 3 games. And so we're going against Jake Browning next week, a Steelers team that didn't look very good in London in a couple of weeks.
Speaking of the Steelers, how about that awful Caleb Johnson mistake in the end zone?
So I learned today, watching some news, that it didn't matter if he touched the ball because it landed in the landing zone. So no matter what, touch it or not, it was it was a live ball.
You got to grab it and down the ball.
I did not know
that.
Who
it was. I was
screaming at the TV. He didn't touch it. Why
are they see it?
He didn't touch it.
Yeah, no, it's a live ball. Period.
Yeah,
it's got to go.
Ball, period.
It's got to be down. Yeah. I forget who it was. Somebody had said something on the Pat McAfee show and said if you
that's where I heard it was Pat McAfee.
A returner, you need to do 2 things. 2 things: know the rules and catch the ball. And he did not have either. And honestly, I don't even like you. I didn't get a really great look at the play, but the guy who jumped on the ball, I don't know if you can make an argument that he kind of was like out of bounds. Like, I don't know like how.
No, I watched
works.
it. I looked for that. He got on the ball inbounds first and then slid out of bounds. He was inbounds. He was good.
Okay. Still, man, that's
definitely
just
good.
I mean, you could guarantee it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again.
And then the tipped interception for the Hawks in the end zone. That was the difference in that game. 31-17. That's a 2-score game. I mean, that's the difference in that game.
If Calvin Austin doesn't tip that ball, it's right on Muth. It's right there.
Right there. And don't get me wrong, I'm not rooting against Seahawks here. I'm glad they won, but I love to see Aaron Rodgers lose. So I was a big fan of that. You know what game that hit the nail on the head exactly what I thought it was going to be was Arizona-Carolina. Exactly what I thought it was going to be. 2
poop bowl
bad defenses with middle of the road offenses. Good on the Panthers for winning. Baltimore dominates Cleveland. Buffalo beats the Jets. I thought that game would be closer. I really did. And speaking of games I thought would be closer, Detroit, Chicago. Holy cow.
Is Detroit all the way back?
No. I think I don't put divisional game in. You know me in divisional games. I don't put stock into it. I would like to see Detroit this week. They play somebody legitimate this week, and it's going to be, I think they play the Ravens. Yeah, they play the Ravens this week. So we're going to see if Detroit's all the way back. We're going to get a good look at Detroit and see what they can do. And I really I love it. Unfortunately, 2 number 9s, but not this week. JJ McCarthy, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's looking out probably anywhere from 6 weeks to 3 months, and JJ's looking 2 to 4 weeks. So slightly good news, I guess. Could make the first go round in London. Couldn't have to wait till Ireland. So we'll find out. Hopefully he's back sooner rather than later. New England beating Miami. I wasn't really surprised by that. The Chargers,
Miami just being so bad is surprising me. Like, holy moly!
Yeah, I was really expecting them to be a little bit better than this. Yeah,
an absolute shell of the fringe playoff team that we saw. The explosive team.
Speaking of being bad, the Saints, man, they're not winning a game this year.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They couldn't beat the Niners without Kittle, Ayuk, Jennings, and Purdy.
I mean, we've talked before.
At home.
Brock Purdy's a game manager, man. And
but hold on.
Hang on.
They were missing all their weapons, too.
Still, though, I mean, Brock Purdy's the guy who needs the weapons. Mac Jones, maybe he's not that guy. Maybe he's a guy who can make some plays. He's who Kyle Shanahan wanted. I mean, clearly.
He's a game manager, too. He's a game manager, too. Like, I don't think there's a big difference between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy in the Shanahan system. Like, I'm not going to say you're going to claim that. But I think Purdy's 1, better. 2, you're missing 4 of your 5 top offensive weapons, and you go into their house and beat them, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, Saints are going to win a game this year. New Orleans, I'm sorry, baby. It's going to be a long year.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Spencer Rattler looked pretty good though.
I mean, he looked okay. I
He
still
looked
feel
pretty
terrible.
good against that Niners defense. I thought.
I think they actually did have Juwan Jennings this week. Actually, I think
They did have. They did. Yeah, they did have Juwan Jennings.
So Juwan Jennings,
Christian
Ricky
McCaffrey.
Pearsall, and Mac Jones just went into New
And Christian
Orleans.
McCaffrey. I mean, come on,
Okay,
man.
McCaffrey,
and
McCaffrey.
Tunges or whatever, Tongues, whatever that guy's name is, he caught like 3 touchdowns last week. I'm just saying, man. People, you don't want to give them credit because you don't really know these guys, but they're like, it seems to me like San Francisco may be a little deeper than we think.
Well, we're gonna find out. Have you seen the tush push?
Yes.
Neutral zone situation.
It's getting banned. That is not lasting another season. That is not lasting another season.
For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm gonna pull it up here on my screen here. Pull it up here. Share screen. So here it is. This is the tush push situation. So there's the ball, right? So now we have right tackle, right guard, left tackle, all across lining up offsides for the tush push. Like that's the back of the ball right there, so they can't be into the ball at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I always thought when as the center, the ball has to be ahead of you. Like you can't just put it on the ground under your shoulder.
The center can be over the top of the ball. That's legal. That is legal. So the center can be in the neutral zone, so that's okay. But the right guard, left guard, right tackle, and right guard cannot be in the neutral zone. That is illegal. And then there's also the false start. There's another one where you see the right guard jump early into the tush push, and Chiefs complained a lot about that. Philly gets the win 20-17 over the Chiefs.
I love when the Chiefs complain though. I can't lie, man.
I know you love seeing the Chiefs.
Loving this 0-2 start right now, man. I used to be a big bandwagoner for them when they first started winning, and now I just see too much stuff that I don't like. You know what I mean?
I think you might be the first person ever to be like, I used to be a big bandwagoner.
I was.
I
was living with Steve, and I was really getting into football, and they started winning, and I was like, hell yeah, good for them. They haven't won in forever. And then they were winning and winning and winning.
I want to win.
I want you to win too, buddy.
All right, last game here. Last game for week 2. The Chargers Raiders. As we stated earlier, you weren't really around for that game. You were moving. So it really boiled down to the end of the game here. The Raiders trying to convert a 4th down, don't convert. Give the ball back to the Chargers with like 3 minutes left in the ball game and 1 timeout. So you have a 2-minute warning.
How much are they? Are they down? Or are the Raiders up or down?
They're down. They're down. What was this final score of the game? They haven't updated it yet. It was 20 to 9. Sorry, 20 to 9. So 20 to 9. The Raiders are down. 3 minutes left. They don't convert on 4th down. Chargers get the ball. Max Crosby, first play, punches the ball out. Raiders get the ball back. 3 minutes to go. Timeout, 2-minute warning.
Wow.
4th, roll it back. Don't complete first. Don't complete second. Don't get it third. 4th down and 5. Okay. Geno Smith rolling to his left, doesn't see a play, throws the ball away out of bounds. Just throws it away.
Doesn't even try to run?
Didn't try to run. Just didn't see a play, so he threw it away. I was shocked.
I'd like to hear what Pete Carroll has to say about that.
I mean, inexcusable in my opinion. Like you can't
he's not him.
You don't get to like go, oh, I forgot it was 4th down, or like, oh, I didn't see the receiver. Like, no, it is a game on the line. If they get the ball, you might get the ball with 18 seconds left because you have 1 timeout and a 2-minute warning. You got to score if you want to get back in the game. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gino? Completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
Hopefully he fixes that. That's all I really have for week 2. We're going to be dropping our week 3 episode, so make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, keep an eye out for the week 3 video preview. Anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
All right, that was our thoughts. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.